Hello. This is my very first budgeting video, and it happens to be the very first day of a brand new year. My name is Anne Marie. I am a single parent with a single income and 4 children. And so I'm really looking forward to doing this budget to help keep me accountable. So let's get started. It's January, and this month I get paid 3 times instead of twice, which is nice. I am going to go ahead and put that 3rd paycheck into a vacation fund because I think it's really important with the kids as they're getting bigger to do some fun things that they can remember every year. And so it might not be the most responsible thing or what you would do, but I am definitely putting it into a vacation fund. Now I do have some extra slots there to add income. My hope is that I can make another chunk of money on the side apart from my regular salary. I have a car that has 300 and about 50,000 miles on it. I know I'm going to need another one. And I have a fund for car, but it always ends up getting emptied with car repairs and such. So I'm hoping to fill these other spaces in every single month with some sort of extra income. Now I only have like $50 that I put into that car fund, but it's what I can afford, and it ends up like I'll save up a chunk of money and then I end up going and having to make a repair. Anyways, for payday 1, I am going to highlight every single expense that I pay in yellow. It just helps my eyes. I kind of separate the monthly bills and pay part of them on payday 1 and part of them on payday 2. And then my basic household, I lump all together like rent, utilities, phone, water, etc. It's 45% of my income, and so I pay half of that. Or I put aside the money for half of that at the first paycheck, and then I put aside the money for the other half of that on my second paycheck. So when I get paid on Friday, I should get $1,822, and then $728.80 of that will go to rent, utilities, and things. And then we have $50 for the car, $140 for gas, $250 for groceries, chickens. We have a bunch of chickens and they get $80 because it's not just a source of food. We actually trade them for other goods and sell them. So it seems excessive. It seems like a lot of money, $80, but it ends up working in our favor. Anyways, for the dog, I put aside $20, household $10, toiletries $10, medical $50, gifts $85, and then miscellaneous $33.80. And something always comes up, so that's a really handy category for me to have. Then for payday number 2, which will be the 17th of the month, I will have the other half of our basic household, which is $819.90. And then my car insurance is due then, which is really expensive, $350. If you have teen drivers, you know the pain of it. But it is what it is, and can't get away with it if they're going to drive, and they do need to drive because a couple of them work and things. So anyhow, DMV gets $50 that month, gas $140. Oh, I put DMV twice on my list. Oh well. Groceries get $150 that month, or groceries get $150 that payday, clothes get $30, and miscellaneous gets $8.80. Now, down at the bottom, I've put I divide the income up based on percentages. So the expenses, 40%, household, which is other expenses, 45%, savings, 5%, $182.20, and then we give 10%, $364.40. The savings is working on an emergency fund, which I don't have any emergency fund right now. I have emptied it for a variety of things. So that's why I'm saying this channel is really to help me be accountable and stay on target. Now my goal is to bring in a big other chunk of money this year, which would equal $70 a day in earnings, because I'd like to bring in another $25,000 in addition to my income, which means I'm gonna have to be creative and be thinking of things I can do that don't take a lot of other time, because the job that I have does take a lot of my time. It's a salary position. I work in education. It's not just a 9 to 5. I end up working way more than 9 to 5, and I often am working 6 days a week. So it's got to be something or multiple things. Anyways, I'll see you next time. I hope to see you again. Bye bye.